Hi there, Dr. Mel with Inspire Life Chiropractic Center. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel, and thank you for tuning in to our SRI 12 Stages of Healing video series. In this video, we are going to explore the season of transform. The season of transform is all about taking action. And really, it's about making change that is more authentic to our inner being and more aligned to our higher self. When it comes to the season of transform, we are looking to transform not only who we are, but rules and relationships and the way we integrate and interact with the world. What's really important too is that our focus here is transformation for a better future through planned action. And taking action, again, that is more from an authentic, powerful, courageous place. In the season of Discover, the solution or solutions of life were very irrelevant. We were more focused on the pain and why we ran away from pain and suffering in the first place. In this season of Transform, our consciousness shifts from pain and issues and challenges to finding the solution to pain, or rather using pain as fuel to discover the solution on our own. There's also a focus of moving forward, taking action, and opportunity focus. We're looking at really using pain and tension as fuel for change rather than masking it. We're also, in this season, looking for more breakthroughs in our life. Transform energy is all about having a breakthrough. We say, enough of this. I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my strength back. I'm taking my courage back. In the season of Transform, our shoulds that we discovered in the season of Discover turn into I must. So we move from I should to I must and I will. So in this video, we are going to explore stage 4, which is the first season, the first true season of Transform, and the first true stage, rather, of Transform. And it's all about reclaiming our power. So in this stage, and when we're reclaiming our power, we really start to discover that, in fact, we are angry. We go from blame and shame and guilt to a feeling of anger, that we've lost our power, that we gave our power away to some external agent in stage 2. So we begin to use this anger as fuel. Anger is a higher level of consciousness and energy than blame, shame, or guilt. So we want to use this to our advantage to merge and have a breakthrough. Now, in stage 4, it's important to note that we're not actually looking to make a ton of decisions or choices yet, but rather build the energy and build the chi in our system, and then use that energy that we built internally down the road. So the breathing in this stage changes just slightly. Instead of breathing in the season of Discover in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're going to shift our breathing pattern to in through the nose, out through the nose. Remember, in the season of Discover, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth is more of a calming, stability-like breathing pattern. In Transform, we're building that energy. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, and getting a lot of oxygen and energy built in our system. So in stage 4, our breathing is as follows before I lay down. So we're going to breathe in through the nose through one nostril. You're going to switch on the exhale. As you exhale fully, breathe through the same nostril. Switch. So sped up, it looks like this in my body. And again, you'll get better at this over time. Also, another strategy is breathing in through one nostril, out through one, switch. In through one nostril, out through one, switch. So in that rhythm, it looks like this. Switch. 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 Now, before you do this, if you're around people, side note, you might want to blow your nose beforehand. Now, as we're doing this, we're going to focus on one area. In stage 3, we focused on the area of stuckness in our body. We're going to use that same position because we're discovering the power behind the stuckness. And the affirmations, as far as enough of this, when we say this, it doesn't necessarily mean in stage 4 enough of this symptom, this pain, this issue. Rather, it means enough of us playing small, enough of us moving away from our wholeness, enough of us moving away from our authentic self. So you're going to use the same position as position 3. One hand is going to go on, same position as stage 3, whether that's position 1, position 2, or position 3. One hand is going to be on that area as you inhale, exhale, the other switching your nostrils through breath. And I will affirm the statements as I'm doing this in my body. So let's begin. You're going to lay on your back. Your knees are going to be bent. Find whatever position feels most stuck to you. Taking that other hand and beginning the nostril breathing, remembering your primary order of inhale, breath, movement, energy, exhale, breath, movement, energy. So for me, I'm going to stick with position 3, which is just above the navel. So my body, it looks like this to begin. Now, as you start doing this exercise, the key is to start slow. As you become more proficient at stage 4, you're going to start to speed it up because we're building that energy. You're breathing into the area of tension. What you might notice with stage 4 is that tension may amplify. It's almost as though we're building that energy like mothers do before they are going through a contraction at birth, whether it's the energy we're building to have a breakthrough. We're not breaking through yet, but we're building the energy in our system. So I'm going to speed it up real time, and then I'm going to affirm out loud what the statements are in stage 4. We're working in 3, so we're building the energy through 3 breath rhythms, and then make a statement. 3 more breath rhythms, building it more, and then make an affirmation. Okay? So here we go. Enough of this. I take my power back. I deserve so much more than this. So what you may notice after doing stage 4 is this sense of growling energy from within, the sense of power. If there's a sound that wants to come through, let it come through in the form of a growl while you're still containing the energy rather than letting it out in a scream or a crying fit. You want to keep the energy contained. So after you get that rhythm kicking in, resting your hands down at your side, keeping it within your system and feeling that energy that's necessary to take action in life, to make a plan, to have a breakthrough. The primary focus here is building the chi, perhaps using frustration and anger as fuel for greater change in your life, in your relationships, and in the world. So if you have any questions or you're liking this stuff, comment below on what you're liking most and how we can best support you. And as always, make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. and I'll see you in the next video.